Hello, so we meet again in English Made Simple. So for today we will look at paper 1, which is reading paper for PT3 question. Part 2, error correction by teacher Aziza. Okay, so how does an error correction question looks like? Okay, it looks like this. Okay, and then the instruction will be read the text below and correct the underlined error. For each question, write the correct word in the space provided on your answer sheets. Okay, so there will be 8 words. 8 you need to do 8 correction for this part. Okay, and then another one. Okay, alright, so what to do first? Number 1, you can identify the tenses if you can. Okay, so it is either in present or past tense, but this is sometimes the sentence will be a bit confusing because they went back and forth from present time to maybe in the past, so this is quite tricky to do and quite risky if you, in my opinion. Okay, next, if that is difficult for you, do not skip the question. You need to get at least 4 out of 8 words correct. Okay, so I always tell my students to aim higher and do not skip the question, because most of them will skip this type of question because they think this is very difficult to do. Okay, next, the words that you need to replace will be underlined. Okay, remember that the replacement word will be from their own kind. Okay, for example, the word was underlined. Is an articles. There are 3 types of articles: an, or the. Thus, you need to choose correctly among the 3 articles: an, or the. This will narrow down your answer. Okay, so what we do here, we need to narrow down our answer from a lot of words. Then we will stick to 2, 3, or 4 answers. Okay, master a few rules and you master the question. I encourage you for you to master at least number 1 is the articles, easy, an, or the, and then verb, tenses, original form plus s plus ing plus ed, verb to be, is, was, or are, were, a verb to have, has, have, and had, verb to do, does, and did, conjunction, for, and, nor, because, or, yet, or so. Okay, the acronym is fanboys, so this is very helpful. Okay, next, preposition of time and place, it's either in, on, or at. So there's a lot of preposition that shows time and place, but this is the most common one. Okay, WH questions: what, who, where, when, why, and how. Next, personal pronouns, the most basic one: she, her, hers, he, his, him, they, them, their. And then subject verb agreement. Okay, singular noun will be used with verb with s at the end. Okay, and then plural noun plus verb in the original form. Okay. Alright, look for the possible answer. Okay, so I already used this in a couple of classes in which I asked the students to give at least 3 or 4 possible answers for the words. Okay, instead of guessing the words in your head, use the space provided to lay out your possible answers like this. Okay, as you can see in the example, it is an error correction question, and then under it there will be space provided. Okay, so I will ask the students to fully utilize the space and think about, brainstorm the possible answers for the words. Okay, like in the picture. Next, choosing the correct answer. Okay, before you choose your answer, look at the sentence closely. Hint will be in the number of subject or the time it happened. Okay, so it depends on it usually depends on the subject and the time. Let's look at the first word. Okay, this is the same example. Okay, Lisa had always blah blah blah. Okay, Lisa was an exceptional student. Okay, this is the first one. It's either an or the. So this is from the articles. Exceptional. So we narrow down. Okay, exceptional is an adjective. If we use the with exceptional, it will be incorrect, as exceptional has more than 2 syllables. We need to add most to make it become the most exceptional. So here the is incorrect. Next, N is used with words begin with A, E, I, O, U sound. Thus, an exceptional. N is the correct answer. Lisa was an exceptional student. Okay, next, another example. Lisa and her parents thought it were a great idea. Okay, so Lisa and her parents. So the subject here is Lisa and her parents. Okay, verb to be, clue number 1, verb to be were. The possible answer will be is or was or are. Clue number 2, thought. It's in the form of past tense. The sentence must be in past tense form. Explanation. Verb to be in the form of past tense is either was or were. Clue number 3, it in the sentence refer to the idea. There is only one idea. Explanation. Okay, are or were is used with plural nouns, whereas is or was is used for singular noun. So the correct answer is Lisa and her parents thought it was a great idea. Okay, so lastly, practice your grammar. It is easier for you to familiarize yourself with the basic rule of grammar and practice repeatedly. Never leave the error correction part without answer or give ridiculous answer. Because I always see students answers give some ridiculous answer that is not even spelled right. Okay, and try. Every mark is important to help you. Do not leave the space, do not leave the question blank. Okay, that's all. Good luck.